What's a cardiac tamponade? Accumulation of fluid in the pericardium. And it's an excessive amount of fluid, significant amount of fluid accumulated in the pericardium. Okay? So, because when we have a little bit of fluid, we call that an infusion. Alright? So, we're looking for significant. Why a significant amount of fluid becomes more of an issue? Because it obstructs the heart from pumping. When the heart can't pump, then we have no cardiac output. Alright? So we have heart rate, we have stroke volume. Those two things give me my cardiac output. So if there was a problem with my heart rate, will that drop my cardiac output? Yeah. If there was a problem with the volume in my body, would that drop my cardiac output? Absolutely. So let's go with this right here. If my heart rate, if my stroke volume was 35, and my heart rate shot up to 120, what will my cardiac output be? 4,200. Now, let's talk about what's a normal cardiac output. A normal cardiac output is anywhere between 4,000 to 7,000 mLs. If I'm within that range, then my blood pressure is going to be within a normal range. Obviously, the closer to 4,000, I'm on the lower end of my normal range. 7,000 on the higher end of that range. Is everybody with me? That's what we like our stroke volume to be at. That's what we like our cardiac output to be at. Is everybody with me on that? If I have a patient who has a heart rate of 30, is that good? No. No, heart rate of 30 is not good. What's that going to do to my cardiac output? Drop it. What's it going to do to my blood pressure? Drop it. So is this a fluid problem? No, it's a what problem? It's a pump. It's not pumping. Rate's too slow. So we don't load them up with fluid because we're looking at one piece of the equation. We can't go in with this with blinders like a horse does. We can't develop tunnel vision and just look at blood pressure because blood pressure is the end equation. What gets me to blood pressure is everything else. So I don't look at blood pressure as the answer. I look at what's creating the problem to this answer.